Jerry Musgrove, please.
Oh, the show is amazing. Jerry is a tour de force. His impersonations are, bar none, probably the best I've ever seen.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. These are prescription. I swear. How you doing, girls? Thank you. No wire hanger!
From the very beginning, I didn't know what to expect, and honestly, I was blown away. I mean, the level of detail, the costumes, the voice, the songs. I mean, you know, just amazing. I would highly recommend it to anyone.
You know, it takes a smart brunette to play a dumb blonde. Yes, I actually said that.
You know, Judy Garland he does it so well.
You know, if I was still around today, I would have voted for Donald Trump. He was going to build a great big wall. Yes, that's right. A great big giant wall to keep all those munchkins out of the country. Oh my goodness. He said Mexicans? Well, that's preposterous. That's ridiculous.
I mean, that Joan Crawford girl is pretty funny.
I mix all of my drinks with Pepsi Cola. Because I'm Joan Crawford. Thank you.
He's just amazing. His impersonations are dead on. He must go through 10 or 15 different old Hollywood women.
Call me after the show, honey. You know my phone number, 1-800-HEAVEN.
Mae West. He was doing Mae West.
Yes, that really had me cracking up the most for some reason.
Is that an iPhone in your pocket, or you're just happy to see me?
I think it's because he was singing a modern song. That's funny for somebody that doesn't know who Mae West is, because he's singing a Britney Spears song.
It's just so typically me. Oh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby, oops.
I think Jerry's very, very funny, and actually I particularly like the ad-libs. It's probably the best part of the show.
Soundman, thank you, Soundman. Thank you, Soundman. He's been with me since 1973. Yeah. And so has this microphone.
Jerry knows people he shouldn't know for his young age. He does a fantastic job, especially Betty Davis. I mean, I was floored by how well he did her.
My mother, God rest her soul, she told me never to say bad things about the dead. Only say good. Joan Crawford is dead. Good! So what if you don't know who they are? By the time you leave this theater tonight, you'll be glad to have made their acquaintance. Being America's sex symbol is a heavy load to handle. And I should know a thing or two about heavy loads. Those broads called, the Kardashians. Back in my day, honey, you actually had to work to become something. And if you did it lying on your back, you didn't keep the cameras rolling. And he says to me, Soph, if I'd have known you were still a virgin, I would have been so much more gentle with you. And I told him if I'd have known you could still get it up, I would have taken off my pantyhose. Oh, it's hot in here. Raspberries. I guess you didn't see that movie, did you? Look it up on the Google. Yeah. It's so nice to be back on this side of the rainbow. Heaven is lovely, it really is, and I do love it, but it hasn't been the same. I've missed entertaining for you all. Yes, that's right, 40 years. Yeah, I remember stories from 40 years back, and I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. All I remember was that it was a big, white, powdery blur. White shoes after Labor Day. But I was an A-class professional. Thank you.
The show was fantastic. I laughed the whole entire time. I was crying at one point.
It's really inspiring from anybody, from 23 to 83.
Actually, I like the last part the best because I think that was when he was really truest, and that's when he really he made me cry.
Where you'd never get the blues. But now, whiskey. These girls were tough. They introduced things to the world when the world wasn't necessarily ready for them. And the moon does not belong to you, but I believe that your heart dreams young dreams.
For somebody his age to come along and want to share this kind of story with people of all walks of life.
I would recommend this show to the young, the old, everybody.
Just amazing. I would highly recommend it to anyone.
Hang on to my rainbow. Hang on to my rainbow.